And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the most gorgeous ballparks in the sport, this one right here, PNC in Pittsburgh, one of the best in the game.
And from where we sit, just a gorgeous view of downtown. You've got the bridges, the Allegheny River. In fact, we've seen some hitters hit the ball into that river, and perhaps we'll see that today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Paul Skeens. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
TJ Friedl, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss, and now it's even 1-1. That one in triple digits.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one is back, and that ball is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Skeens certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Cruz brings it in, and there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds.
Batting third, second baseman, Matt McLean.
Matt McLean, the next to hit for the Reds.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing hitters from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting fourth, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
One out, runner at second. And now Tyler Stevenson. And ball one. McLean, the runner at second with 1 away. And another ball.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Next pitch misses way outside. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Runner at second here, one gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2 on, 1 out. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. That one pulled foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ripped on a line. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Coming on is Fan to make the play. And that'll do it. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Hunter Green.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
That one fouled off. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Stevenson collects, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Brian Reynolds here. And the first offering is not close. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. 1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, left field. Hayes has it sized up. And there's 2 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. And there's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 outs. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. New inning getting started. Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
Skeens back to work. In for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Got him swinging. One up, one down.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Way inside, gets out of the way. One out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses, and the count is even, 2-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Three-two on the way. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Austin Hayes. Just missed. Two out, space is empty. In there at the knees, and that is strike one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
Bottom of the
Pirates,
inning at the plate for
designated
Pittsburgh,
hitter,
Andrew McCutchen.
McCutchen.
And a foul ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground to third. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, catcher, Joey
Here's Joey Bart now. Swinging a foul straight back. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Man at first with one gone. Billy Cook now at the plate. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Check swing went around, and that is strike two. Bart at first, one gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
No ball, one strike.
This one in the air. Steer under this one. He's got it. That is the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh, still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
TJ Friedl.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one missed. Right through there for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Friedl checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La
Now the
Cruz.
number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground to second. Might be two. Over to Connor Falefa. Over to first. Safe. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Doubled his first time. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner goes again. Cut on and missed. Save. That's two stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. Runner on at third, one gone.
1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now at the plate, Tyler Stevenson. Walked his first time. And that one fouled off. Stevenson batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2015. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
First and second, one out. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next pitch off the plate. And 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2-1.
Way outside. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In the dirt. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 on, 1 out. In the air, left field, down the line. And that one hops the wall. 1 run is in. Reynolds hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
The first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Paul Skeens gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
Pirates
for
with
the
a new arm on the
Pirates.
mound, Joey Wentz.
Number
Pretty
34.
tight game, so they're looking for quality
Joey.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. That's in for a strike. Fought off foul. That one way inside. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late. Opposite field not.
Yeah, that's too high.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Next pitch is outside, and it's a full count.
Full count.
Stays alive. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
And a foul ball. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed. That one ripped. 1 run across, hits the fence. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead is up to 5.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. Lux getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike at the knees.
No balls. 1 strike.
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Next pitch is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 5 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at PNC Park at the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Isaiah.
Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 5 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Austin Hayes. And a strike on the outside edge.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. He's already homered here in this one. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
And
Ball
that's
two.
down and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fastball
No.
is outside. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.